Hello, beautifuls. My name is Danielle, and I'm going to teach you today how to do an easy peasy lemon squeezy look with 4 eyeshadow colors. Don't worry, this is going to be quick, painless, and it's great for all eye colors. So you don't have to have just brown eyes to do this. It's going to look good. So we're going to use 4 eyeshadows today. We're going to use this color here. It's called Fervent, Lively, Alive, and Optimistic. I love these 4 colors. They're great, seriously, with all skin tones. Beautiful, beautiful. So with that, let's get started. When it comes to doing a really great eyeshadow, you want to make sure that you have 2 basic things: an eye primer and great brushes. Those are going to help you create very even look, very smooth and well blended eyeshadow look. I promise that if you have those 2 main things, that your look will be great. So you apply your eye primer first, okay? Then you're ready to go with your next look. That's going to be taking your light color first. So we're gonna use this, it's kind of like a gold shimmer. I love gold shimmers. Anything sparkly is my favorite. I'm gonna grab what I call my fluffy crease brush, okay? The brush is very, movable, so it's not going to just stick to your eyes and not help blend your look. And I'm just gonna take this and I'm going to put it all over my lid and make sure that I keep blending all over, all right? And you also wanna hold it so that it's not like a pencil, but loose, so you are able to really move it around. And you're just gonna do that for both eyes. Don't take it all the way up either. Don't go all the way up to here, because that's how you're gonna get like a really murky look. Make sure you stay just right in your crease and below, all right? And if you have hooded eyes, you can bring it up. I have hooded eyes a little bit, so I bring up above the crease just a tad. And you just keep blending. And I'm gonna do the same for the next eye. So once you have that transition color on, which in this case is called Alive and it's gold, you are going to take the next color, which is this beautiful, beautiful orange color called Lively, and we're gonna use that same brush. All I'm doing in between is just kind of gently dusting off the brush in between. And you can use just a brush cleaner, a napkin, whatever you got, okay? So now I have Lively on, and I'm gonna tap it because I don't want it to have like too much. These are very pigmented, so you wanna make sure that you tap off the excess, okay? Then you're gonna take it and you're gonna go right to your crease, okay? And go like right above it, very lightly, and you're gonna go back and forth, like in a windshield wiper motion. And that's gonna help make it blended. Seriously, the #1 thing that I hear from girls is, I can't get it to blend. It just looks like a big old mess. Well, that is why you need great brushes, primer, and good products. So we're just gonna go back and forth right there in that crease, okay, with the brush. And you'll notice I'm not re-dipping into the color. I really don't need any more. See, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Back and forth. All right, and now I will go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So all I'm doing here is taking the brush, again, going back and forth very lightly, but just making sure that I'm blending, blending, blending. That is the key, and that is how you're going to get a very nice, neat look. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, so once you have those 2 colors on, you're gonna go into this darker color. Don't be afraid. I promise this is not going to be hard. So this color is one of my absolute favorite colors. It's called Fervent, and it is just beautiful. But like I said, these are highly pigmented. So what are we gonna do first? We're gonna just very lightly go on in using that same fluffy crease brush, y'all. I swear to God, you can use the same brush. It's fine, just wipe it off. All right, so I have very little on. You wanna start with a little when you're doing dark colors. So very little at first, because you can always add. You can't necessarily take away. Once it's on the eye, it's on the eye. All right, so then I'm going to look down, and I'm just gonna focus this in that outer corner. See how I'm doing that? kind of like in a triangle, sideways triangle maybe. See, and I'm lightly using that brush, and we're just gonna go back and forth with it again. And again, we're just blending, blending, blending. Lots and lots of blending, okay? And I'm not gonna dip back in. I'm just gonna keep rubbing this around, moving it around with the brush, because all it's doing is helping it blend more and more. See, it doesn't have to be hard. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so I'm not gonna get it any darker. I think that's pretty perfect the way it is. I don't think I need to add any color to that. And the best way to kind of determine the corner of your eye, follow the end of your eyebrow. See how I'm just kind of doing like that straight line? That's where I put that color, all right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side, shall we? So we are just taking that fervent again on the outer corner, and we're going to just blend, blend, blend. Notice that I'm kind of doing it in a V shape, but it's pretty easy. Just keep blending and it'll look beautiful. Beautiful. See, look at that. It does not have to be hard. Now, the next thing that we want to do is just kind of make sure that this is all nicely blended on the outside there, using that same brush. But the last thing that we're going to use is that very light color that I showed in the beginning. This is called Optimistic, and it is very pigmented as well. So I'm just going to go in, lightly tap it onto the end of the brush, and we're going to start and we're going to put it on the inner corner. All right, so just very lightly go in that inner corner, and I'm gonna take it and I'm also going to put it on the brow bone. We do this because it highlights your brow bone and it really just makes your look pop. Did you see? Look at that, pop. It looks so good, right? So you highlight that brow bone, which is again why we did not take the first color all the way up to our brow bone. And so now we're gonna have a very nice clean look. And I would say that's pretty nice. What do you think? See? I might add a little bit more into that corner. Ooh, yes. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right, perfect. I'm liking it. I'll wipe off my brush in between again and just kind of go back and make sure that I like how it's blended. And then I'm gonna finish my look with my favorite mascara and add that foundation to cover this redness. And bam! There's my finished look. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that I was able to help you create a very easy peasy lemon squeezy look, okay? So if you have any questions, feel free to comment below, show me some love, maybe subscribe, and thanks again. Bye.